my wife was pregnant, we used to go to the gynecologist.
You made Crystal win. That's
They
insane.
put her legs up in that stirrup like this. They'd be like, all right, Mr. Chappelle, just try to relax. I push back up, motherfucker. I got this. Just tell me what to look for.
Alright, let's have some water.
One of those home-style checkups.
Yes, sir.
There's too many ethical questions when men do that. Like, can a gynecologist lose their license for smelling their fingers during an exam? Is that illegal? How could they not? These are men. It's like if you have a good barbecue, you don't even think about it. You just... The word pussy is only offensive if you're older. People my age and younger, I don't think we dance to that shit. That song come on the radio, say, I beat the pussy up. That's on the radio. I beat the pussy up. That's a pretty harsh song. It's like nothing like a love song. There's no tracks, there's tears, no midnight trains to Georgia. This man simply beats the pussy up. You don't even know if he's having sex with these women. They might just pull their pants down. He'd be like,
Get rid of that crap card, bro.
G-Unit.
Shit's broken.
Like you'll be watching HBO. I am Larry Merchant standing here ringside with the
I'm
pussy
done with this one,
after a
man. Thank you.
devastating bout with 50 Cent. Pussy, come over here and let me talk to you
That
for a
should keep it
second.
clutch.
My God, you look terrible. Your lips seem to be swollen. You're bleeding a little
You
bit.
do work?
Tell me, pussy, what happened inside of that ring with 50? I don't know, Larry. I felt really good in the first round. I was ready to fight. Small and moist and shooting from angles I wasn't expecting. Front, left, backside surprised me the most. But pussy, let's take a look at round 4. This is where it all went wrong for you.
So it's 12.
Here you come out of your corner,
25.
pussy. You fight really good.
And
Looks like you got
2000.
50 with a right and a left, but then 50 sips that you have to there, right there. You see that? It punches you right on that little bean thing you have on the top of your head. I don't know what that is. There's 50 just pounding away with that bean over and over. Now, pussy, tell me, what goes through a fighter's mind when their bean gets rattled around like that?
72-25.
I don't think I was thinking anything, Larry. You know, I'm a real good defensive fighter. It's real hard to get to me. I've never been punched directly on my bean before. As a matter of fact, most fighters don't even know that bean exists. I guess it just hit me then. I lost control of my legs. I don't know what else to tell you. I like when Lil Wayne talks about pussy. Lil Wayne used to have that song. He say, I got a Bishop Blaze movies in my jacuzzi. And he goes like this. Pussy juicy. That shit always makes me laugh. Because no guy says that. You know? Only Lil Wayne would say some shit like that. If you was fucking a girl, she'd say, is this pussy good? And I'd be like, it's juicy. It's good. That's why I'm not Lil Wayne. Because if I was in a hot tub with a girl and I could tell that the pussy was juicy while I was in the hot tub, I'd probably get out of the tub. I'm a germaphobe. I just picture Lil Wayne like, what is this strange oil floating in my hot tub water? It's pussy juice. That shit was so funny to me. I must have wrote like no less than 40 jokes punchline pussy juice. And all of them work to some degree 100% of the time. I'll do one more just so you believe it. Okay. All right. And this next piece.
You really want your hand like that?
It's a special episode of CSI. For some reason, Lil Wayne's guest starring as the lead detective. Okay? That's the setup.
I know you have to fake like
There it goes.
it destroys the card, right?
If it's on me to show you.
Does anyone else get on this crime scene? No. It's very strange. This place is virtually undisturbed. No forced entry. No sign of the struggle.
No damage.
Shine your flashlight while you got a snippets. What is this? is this? It glistens in the light.
12.
It also does piercing.
Yeah, he lowers his attack down to 14, but he can get piercing. 17 figures.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
This pussy juice.
What were you, buddy? Oh, this is my bad.
She must not see me in style. 39 more of that came.
That Air Knight just had a field day with that spirit.
Everybody's mad about something. Recently, I got attacked online by some gay bloggers, and it hurt my feelings.
Did it?
I have no problem with gay people, but I fucking hate bloggers. I'm not saying it because this person was gay. They was acting like a bitch online. They was like mischaracterizing my jokes, trying to make a point off of me. But it's like, yo, I'm your ally, motherfucker. I'm not trying to stop gay people. I got better shit to do. This motherfucker was saying things to try to get gay people to beat me up.
I'll go first. Okay.
Seriously, he was like, Dave Chappelle's jokes. I don't know how he actually talks. He was making his voice up. Dave Chappelle's jokes were the front to the manhood of all gay men. What the fuck was that mean? I didn't say anything that would allude to gay men not being men. I know you're men. In fact, what could be manlier than fucking another guy in the ass? It's the most gangster shit I've ever heard of in my life.
Yeah.
Told you I'm not cut out for that. I'm a pussy. You know what I said?
Well,
That's all I said. First of all, I'll tell you right now what I said. And I'm going to tell you that this was not a joke. It's a true story.
And
And I just happened to tell it. All right, what happened was, I went to a gallery party. All right? Anyone has ever been rich before.
Until you get rid of
These are very nice
those.
artists. No wine and cheese and ball of conversation. And there was a few eccentric types, one of which was a very wealthy man.
Can you leave
Had
shit like
to
right
wear
there?
the
I don't feel
dress.
that shit
don't
at
know what
all.
you call him. It was a tranny or a drag queen, perhaps.
Well, scoot over
Whatever
here.
it
Move the
was,
shit out of the way.
definitely a man.
How about we just move the table?
And this man
You can do that too,
was
but that's what a lot
definitely
of
on
like,
drugs.
because like I think they
I
got
know
the
what
shit
kind of
going.
drugs it's on, but I know he had too much.
You guys can move the
They look
table.
good.
Oh yeah, our
We're
table
here.
separate.
Like this.
We're good here.
And all his friends were standing around concerned, trying to revive him. I don't know whether it looked like some
Heavy
kind of
storm
gay
right on top.
CPR. It was
She mean
fanning and
compromise.
shit.
It's America.
Land of the bitches.
I saw all this
watch
business.
you call him
I
boys.
should mind my own business, but I don't. And I went over there. All I said, excuse me, gentlemen. Is he okay? And then they looked at me like I was evil.
Yeah, man.
She is fine. So word up. I'm sorry, I didn't know this is what we were doing. Here's my thing.
Two skull chops on the floor.
I support anybody's right to
Sucks.
be
Not a feather
whoever they
duster,
feel
but
like they are inside. I'm your ally in that.
Not heavy
However,
stuff. So,
my question is,
Go ahead.
to what degree do I have to participate in your self-image?
I guess so.
Is it fair that I have to change my whole pronoun game up for this motherfucker? That doesn't make sense. Seriously. If I put on an Argyle sweater and I'm like, hey everybody, I feel like a white guy in this sweater and I want some goddamn respect and a bank loan. That's not gonna work. Give a fuck how I feel. Why does that give a fuck how you feel? Nigger is a pronoun.
you use the shit.
Well, there was no time for philosophical debate. This was an emergency situation. I said, fine. I'm sorry, guys. I was just worried because she looks
Attack.
terrible.
2,000.
She just fell off the bench. Appears that her dick is popping out of her dress. Mind if I call an ambulance, tramp? I'd rather not be at a party where a tranny ODs. There's too many questions to answer. Okay, I've been through this before. I had a friend
No, I didn't think about
from
that.
high school. Now, in high school, this guy was a thug. We were right? He was a fucking dope boy. He did it all. He's a wild dude. We'd be very scared of him. And then after high school, word on the street was he'd come out the closet. I personally didn't believe it. I bring him up because last year,
Better.
he calls me out of the blue like, yo, what's up, man? I got your number from so-and-so. I heard you're going to be in New York doing a show. Can I get some tickets? I was like, fuck yeah, get some tickets, man. How you been? He said, well, we'll catch up at the show, man. But, yo, I'm appreciate it. I'll see you soon. I said, all right, man, take care. And I was about to hang up, and I couldn't resist. I was just like, hey, nigga, I heard you was gay. What's going on with that? And I wish I didn't ask. Because he sounded like he was dying to talk about that shit. And he had a long story about it. And it's not that I didn't care, but I was, I don't like talking on the phone. I was watching TV at the same time. So I just wasn't really paying attention like I should. But I was trying to sound supportive. I didn't really know what to say. So I just like mumbling shit throughout this conversation. I was like, nigga, you gay, man. You just gay.
I know how to say it.
This went on for a while, and then finally I had to say something like definitive to get him off the phone. And I was like, hey man, you know what? Don't let people get you down, all right? And the next time someone tries to make you feel bad about yourself, just remember, everybody fucks funny to somebody.
Something good?
Yeah, so
He didn't like that shit. He said, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, huh? So you saying I'm fucking funny, motherfucker? I said, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying everybody's different. He said, you ain't saying different, nigga. You saying funny. What's so fucking funny about the way I fuck? And I said, hey, man, I fuck feet. He said, what? Oh, this is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I get women to squeeze their feet together like this, and I fuck them right in that little space in their feet. But you can't build a community behind that shit. There's no flag for us. That shit made him laugh. The next day,
I do feel like
after
it
the
is
show, I
show
saw
would
him
be.
backstage.
It'd be an experience. You have like your people with you.
What's going on?
Y'all probably smoke or something before you go see him.
Manuel's my fiance. We're in New York getting married because it's legal here. I said, well, congratulations, fellas. And Manuel was like, gracias. And he went to go get some drinks.
yeah.
And then my buddy looked at me, he's like, so Dave,
I dropped to 14.
what do you think? And I started mumbling again. Oh, you gay, nigga. Just gay. See, I'm a little nervous about getting married, man. It's a big step. See, it is a big step. So you've been married for a while. You got any advice for us? No, I'm married to a woman. Sorry about that. And he corrected me. He said, no, you married the person that you love. So it's essentially the same.
Ooh, that's horrible. I took 8
I
minutes.
said, man, the problem with that statement is that it makes the assumption that I love her. But you guys lighten the fuck up. Of course I love my wife.
Ah, I'm at 200. That's
She
good.
laughs at this shit. As a matter of fact, she eats and spends this shit. No, I told her, I said, you know, she should,
Yeah, no, Jinzo
you shouldn't
was
do it.
fucking up my place.
I'm talking about being legally married. It's not that you're gay as much as just legal marriage is a fucking diabolical leverage game in the United States.
You were at like
I'm just being honest.
How much was that?
Devoid of religious significance or
600.
the idea of
Nice.
And I was like,
nothing but an
I can
awful
do it.
contract that you shouldn't sign. Just being real.
I should have attacked with
Because he started out loving each other, and then like 2 years later, he just built a
Zarian
case
over the
against one
defense
another
position and then gone direct with
for a hypothetical court date that may or may
Jinzo.
not
I
ever
feel like it would have
happen.
done more damage, but I like
People
knowing that I'm
being
going to
gay on
get over
top
the
of that,
monster
that shit is
rather than
explosive.
attacking it. But you were out
Like
of
that Ray
spies.
Rice shit. Okay, right after Ray Rice went through
Uh,
all that shit,
I will attempt to
I was at a party and I met this kid, Michael Sands. You know Michael Sands? Very nice guy. He's the first openly gay NFL player. And Mike's a very nice guy, very brave guy. But when I met him, I couldn't help but thinking, what's going to happen when Michael Sands beats his wife up in the elevator? Is that domestic violence or is that just niggas working shit out in the elevator? You know what I mean? Anyway, I give all married men the same advice, gay or straight. get a dog. The dog will love you all the time, but she's not going to.
She's not nuts.
Real
this-
talk.
are these anyone's?
I didn't even know about dogs, and my kids got the dog.
Is this all
They brought him
trash?
home from the shelter, and I didn't even want him. They're like, "Can we keep him?" I said, "Nope."
I'm waiting for you to throw it away like
So where do you
you
get
know
this
what they
dog?
do.
They got him from the shelter. I said, "Good." Probably something wrong with him. Can't keep him. And then my kids start crying and screaming like the dog had gambling debts. "Please, Dad, if you don't let us keep him, they're gonna kill him." I was like, "Oh." All right, you can keep him. And this dog was a menace.
Tribute it,
I hated his guts.
right?
Yeah.
Then one night I'd smoked a bunch of weed
Describes a random
and I was
kind
eating a sandwich.
Yep.
And Baba came over. Baba's the dog. He came over, was staring at me. This will make you very uncomfortable. Just looking at you. I had to give him a piece of my sandwich so he'd go away. And that's how we became friends. Now, if you see me walking down the street with Baba, I ain't got no leash or nothing. He walks right next to me. If I stop, he'll stop.
Nasty, though.
If I go, he'll go. And all my friends are like, "Yo, Dad, that shit is dope. How you train Baba to do that shit?" I've never trained Baba. Just a messy eater. If I drop food and Baba's not around, all I gotta do is call him. "Baba!" He's a black dude's dog, so he doesn't come right away. He eats first to see what's going on. I gotta tap my foot so he can see the
Is
food.
the game
Oh,
2 or
you're
3 or
good.
whatever?
3.
Alright, let me know when it's done.
It's like, "Thanks, Dave." He'll come get it and run off. And he knows all my habits. Like if he smells
I don't know,
weed,
those takes a while though.
It's a simplified game state, so now it's just we're doing what we can at this point. This motherfucker's ripped his own DNS.
Baba got me through a very difficult time in my
Bitch.
marriage.
It's on your shirt.
We spend the most time together. Like, it's not that me and my wife don't spend time together. We've been married so long, it's like we don't talk like. I don't. And was married here.
We have to summon Dark Magician and to cook up with magic formula.
Yeah, we're just in the circle. She says the same shit to me every night before she goes to bed. I'll be the last one. I'm just like, "Get some sleep, Dave. Good night." "All right, babe. Stay and watch television. Good night." And she'll walk halfway up the steps.
Yeah, man, Pastor.
"David,
$47.
do we get the kids lunch?" And then she walks.
For the Mechanics.
Well, the crazy shit is I don't even eat their lunch anymore. Back in the day, I used to eat that shit. You know how that goes. I might smoke some weed in the middle of the night, and she'll leave neatly wrapped sandwiches all
17.
over the kitchen. I'm gonna eat it. What's the big deal? Why can't you just make another one in the morning? I mean, it's like I got sons anyway. Sons love everything their dads do. My kids will be at school the next day and just look like, "Oh, Dad did my sandwich. Oh, shit." Their dad is Dave Chappelle, man. You could trade that sandwich for something better. All I'm doing is adding value to their lunch.
Will survive.